The Toffees have been plunged into the English top-flight relegation zone as a result of the ruling, with Sean Dyche's side now sitting on 4 points alongside rock-bottom Burnley. Time is still on their side when it comes to staging a recovery, while an appeal is being planned at Goodison Park. Action has been taken against Everton after they posted financial losses of almost £372 million over a 3-year period, with those figures sitting more than £250 million above the threshold laid out in Premier League guidelines. Football finance expert Kieran Maguire explained to BBC Radio 5 Live why Everton have run into trouble with the Premier League. Under the Premier League rules, you are allowed to lose £105 million over a 3-year period. If you spend money on infrastructure, the women's team, community schemes or the academy, then those costs are excluded. Everton have been in the process of moving to a new stadium and therefore would argue that all stadium costs should have been excluded from the calculations. The argument hinges over whether money borrowed from the club was general borrowings or specifically in relation to the stadium, which is essentially a free pass. Everton's argument is the money went into the stadium fund. The Premier League has taken the alternative view, meaning they have breached the loss limit. Everton argued they'd signed a few players where the transactions hadn't worked out. Under normal circumstances, Everton would have tried to move those players on after a year, 18 months. They've not been able to do so because the European market had disappeared. Nobody was signing players in Europe, so they weren't able to recover part of their investment there. The Premier League recommended a record-breaking punishment for the Toffees, whose case was referred to an independent commission back in March. It is alleged the club breached sustainability rules in the 2021-22 campaign. The previous record for point deductions stands at 9. Everton reacted to the ruling with a statement of their own where they expressed their shock and disappointment at the ruling. The statement read in full, "Everton Football Club is both shocked and disappointed by the ruling of the Premier League's commission.